In the ancient city of Shuruppak, Naram, a quiet potter known for shaping perfect vessels, buys a batch of discarded clay from the temple storehouse. As he kneads it, he finds small hardened tablets mixed inside, tablets etched in a trembling hand with a prophecy. The waters will rise. The gods have withdrawn their breath. Only the prepared shall live. At first, Naram thinks it's a prank or the ramblings of a mad scribe. But strange signs begin to appear. The Euphrates swells despite clear skies. Birds abandon the reed marshes. A traveling priest whispers of visions of a drowned horizon. A mysterious star, once stable, begins wandering unnaturally across the night sky. Naram brings the tablets to the temple, but the high priests confiscate them and warn him to forget what he saw. He later learns they destroyed the tablets, but one fragment remains hidden in his workshop. The fragment mentions a lone survivor chosen by the gods.
The priests fear panic, the king fears rebellion, Naram fears for his family, and someone in the city is willing to kill to keep the prophecy buried.
Naram secretly gathers more evidence while the city prepares for its annual river festival. Meanwhile, his apprentice deciphers a symbol suggesting the flood is days away. A temple astronomer secretly helps him confirm the celestial signs. Soldiers begin searching homes for dangerous writings. As Naram tries to warn the people, someone sets fire to his workshop. During the festival, the ground trembles. The riverbank collapses. A wall of water appears on the horizon, higher than any man has seen. The city erupts in frantic chaos. Naram must choose. Flee to save his family using a hidden raft he has secretly built, or stay, break into the temple and save the tablets, the truth, before they are lost forever. The drums of the festival fall silent. At first, people think the trembling beneath their feet is part of the celebration, a trick of the dancers, the pounding of thousands of heels in unison. But then pottery cracks on vendor tables. Statues rattle in their shrines. Children stop mid-laugh as the flags above them snap in a sudden, unnatural wind. A low roar rises from the river. Not water, something deeper, as if the earth itself is calling out in warning. Naram lifts his daughter into his arms just as the riverbank caves in, swallowed in a violent surge. The Euphrates boils upward, foaming and twisting like a wounded beast. And then, there it is, on the horizon, a wall of water so tall it touches the sun, turning its light into a shattered, trembling halo. Men drop their offerings, women scream to the gods. Priests collapse in disbelief, their lies laid bare. The flood is real. The prophecy was true. Naram's heart fractures with the weight of the moment. He feels the tablet's words burning through his mind, as clear and sharp as the day he found them. Only the prepared shall live. He turns towards the narrow alley that leads to his hidden raft, a rough, awkward craft made of reeds and rope, but sturdy enough to carry his family to higher ground. His wife grabs his arm, eyes wide, pleading. But over her shoulder, he sees the white pillars of the temple and imagines the tablets dissolving under churning water, their warnings erased forever. If he leaves them, the truth dies with the city. If he stays, he may die with it. Rain begins to fall. Fat, heavy drops like stones from the sky. Naram whispers to his wife, "Take the children to the raft. I will meet you." She knows the tremor in his voice, the terrible choice he's making. Her eyes fill with fear, but also understanding. "Don't be long," she whispers. The waters, they're running faster than time. Lightning splits the sky as the floodfront devours the city. For a heartbeat, Naram is caught between the world he has and the world he owes the future. Then he runs, not towards the raft, but back into the chaos for the great archive. He was its keeper, and he would not let their future drown. Naram sprints toward the towering white pillars of the temple, the ground buckling beneath him as the first surge of the flood slams into the lower city. People collide around him, shouting, slipping, grasping for loved ones, but he pushes through, driven by a single burning conviction. If the truth dies, the world may drown again. Rain lashes his face, the sky crackles with lightning. The temple steps, normally pristine, decorated with festival flowers, are now scattered with smashed jars, fallen torches, and abandoned offerings. Above him, the great bronze doors shake on their hinges. He heaves them open. The interior is darker than it should be. Smoke gathers beneath the high ceiling as the oil lamps flicker violently in the storm winds. Statues of the gods loom like silent witnesses. Inanna, Enlil, the stern face of Enki who once saved humanity from destruction. Naram knows the priests tried to destroy the tablets, but the scribe who warned him, old Kalutu, said one thing before disappearing. They hide what they fear. Naram rushes toward the archival hall. The floor tilts under his feet. A carved pillar cracks. Offerings fall like rain. The entire building is trembling as if preparing to collapse. He reaches the clay archive room. Rows of shelves stacked with tablets containing centuries of knowledge. But water is already pouring through the ceiling, dripping onto the clay, softening it. Naram's stomach twists. Time is running out. He searches frantically, checking crates, opening jars, pushing aside heavy shelving. Then he notices a disturbance in the dust. Footprints leading behind a ceremonial tapestry. He pulls it aside. A small stone entrance. A priest's shortcut. The air inside is cool and still. Too still. Even the thunder outside seems distant. At the center of the chamber stands an obsidian chest, sealed with twine. He falls to his knees and rips it open. Inside, wrapped in cloth, untouched, are the tablets. 4 of them, each carved with the trembling hand of the anonymous prophet. The final one bears a message Naram has not seen. The flood cleanses. The survivors remember. The danger returns when memory fades. His breath catches. This wasn't just a warning about a single flood. It was a warning about cycles. Civilizations rise. Civilizations fall. Knowledge preserves life. If he dies here, the tablets will die with him.
A deafening crack erupts through the chamber as the outer wall is struck by the first major wave. Dust showers from the ceiling. A stone breaks loose and slams into the floor, missing him by inches. Naram wraps the tablets in his robe, ties them to his chest, and races for the exit. But water bursts through the far side of the hallway, sweeping along debris, broken lamps, and fragments of statues. The flood is inside the temple. He has one chance, a narrow staircase leading to the roof. He runs.
Naram emerges into a world unrecognizable. The city is almost gone. Rooftops collapse under the force of the water. Boats and bodies swirl in the streets. His heart squeezes painfully. His family. He has no way of knowing if they reached the raft. The wind howls. Another towering surge approaches, even higher than the first. The tablets press against his chest like a heartbeat. He whispers to the gods, "Let truth live even if I do not." He leaps toward the last intact support beam, just as the massive wave slams into the temple.